Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freedom Friday. Wow. The week has just we start on Monday and then all of a sudden it's Sunday. The days are going so fast. I can't even keep up with them. I don't even have time to do anything, seriously. It just seems like Okay, I'm gonna quit rambling. We have so much going on right now. I want everybody to try, and now we have been playing a game, manifestation. We're gonna try to work on our manifestation. We have to work on ourselves, people. We've got some really gut punches coming. We had a tower moment. I've been feeling it. It's gonna get better, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better. We know that. And I want everybody to try to start practicing their inner child, their manifestation. And when you come in here, I want you to make a wish that you want to manifest, okay? And hit the like button. We're calling that the magic wish manifestation button, okay? Because I want to see how many people are playing with their inner child. So hit the magic manifestation button, the like button, and make your wish and make it small. Like, I need gas by Friday next week. I wish an old friend would call, and let's play with this because I did manifest some things and one of them came. So let's keep playing with this and let's tell everybody in the comments. I read all the comments. Your comments are beautiful, by the way, and I'm glad that you love my shows. This is for me and everyone. This is for the whole collective because we have so much energy going on right now. And my channeling, I had a dream last night. I have to tell you about this. I had one of my best friends pass away in 2000, I think it was 18. And that was my gut punch. I had never, other than my older brother that got murdered and died 20 years ago, I've never had someone that close that I talked to every week and I confided in pass away. And that was my gut punch. So I talked to my girlfriend, Ginger, all the time. She was my go-to girl. And I'm sure I was her go-to girl, but I miss her every day. So I talked to her a lot. And last night, I had a dream about Ginger. And what was interesting about it is that she was still alive. And I said to her, "Why didn't you tell me?" I seen two little like baskets on this post, and she was still friends with somebody that had passed away too. Okay. And she they were still friends. And I'm like, well, why would you tell uh somebody that you're still alive and not me? And she had lost all kinds of weight and she looked really happy and really good. And she says, she says, my life is different now. And she had all kinds of people, and I got to take that for a minute. That is my little brother. Okay, sorry, I had to take that was my little brother. I had to take that call. Anyway, yeah, we're doing the manifestation button. We're playing that game, and I want everybody to really like every week I have been burning sage to clear out the energies in my home and opening the doors and stuff. And I want everybody to try to start doing that, like at least once a week, open a window, open some doors, uh, go around it with your smudge stick, your sage. I burn sage before I do my reading. We've got to clear the energy. We've got so much energy. They're spraying in our skies like every day. I have some pictures that I've been taking. What I'll do is I'll get them prepared for tomorrow and I'll share some pictures that I've been posting. We watched probably 15 planes the other day. We had a clear sky. And then all of a sudden it was just covered with these crazy clouds. And it's not sunny Florida anymore. It's cloudy Florida. And it's been that way for a long time. Just wondering what they're trying to keep a secret up there and what they're up to. So be prepared and stay alert right now. So we are going to get into this amazing Freedom Friday reading. We got some great messages. Now, these messages are channeled and I do a midnight meditation and I just shuffle them. I break them 3 times. I shuffle them. I knock on them, and whatever flies out is what I keep. I don't pick the cards. The cards pick us. So, and a lot of times they'll, land face up and they want to be seen. So those are the cards I keep. And you will see that I will start talking about things before I even see the card. And I have not read these cards. I've seen them coming out, but it's always a surprise because all of the messages just go with the flow. So we're going to go with the flow on Freedom Friday today, and we got some really interesting cards. The first card that we got was the Three of Fire, and he's a good character. He's an action, implementation, exploration, expression, energy, hard work, sacrifice, and imitation. Um, Put your objectives first, avoid cutting corners, pay attention to details. Have you lost your direction? Necessary sacrifice, experiment, practice, and refine. Avoid copying those who inspire. Set out into the great unknown and trust. We had the great unknown the other day with the journey card, and we are going into the great unknown, whether we think so or not. The change is unavoidable, and it is going to change, and it is going to be something that we are not used to at all. And I can't wait because it is going to be a beautiful world from what I've seen. And I want us to not be afraid at all, period. There's nothing to be afraid of because, like the dream that I had, and I don't know if I was in the dream when my brother called and I was talking about the dream that I had, but I wanted to say something else, and I don't think I said it about that dream. I feel that when that dream happened about my best friend last night when I was sleeping, I am going into her dimension, is what's happening, because she did pass away. But she is still alive. You got to remember, this avatar bodysuit dies, but our soul goes on. And I really feel that it's different dimensions, that heaven has always been different dimensions. Um, Hell is what we make it. It's the little wee devil inside of us. And we have to remember that because we are going into a very unknown world we've never experienced because we've always been in this prison planet. We were indoctrinated into a prison planet. We just didn't realize it. It all felt good and we feel free, but we really aren't. Do you have an idea or creative venture that you would like to implement? The Three of Fire represents the necessary sacrifice that is maybe required when we act on our goals and objectives. When we first begin to act, we often find ourselves exploring the paths walked by those who came before us. In order to discover and determine the best way to implement our ideas, however, that same exploration can inspire new ideas that break with tradition because something old has been reimagined and expressed by a mind with a unique perspective to make it relevant in the present. I really see like art coming alive in the future, and I really see a lot of things coming alive in our life because it seems like everything has been a dead expression. People have tried to get this beautiful expressions out, but then it goes dead because not enough people like it. But I see so much that is going to be reversed, how we used to see it and how we used to feel about it. The perception is going to change as we look at it from an eagle's eye. However, that same exploration can inspire new ideas, and it's going to, we were our ancestors. Do we realize that? If we all believe in reincarnation, we were our ancestors. So we were the prayers. We're back here to answer the prayers. We have to think about that. So, yeah, there is nothing new under the sun, and everything has been invented before, but let's recreate it in our own design because guess what? We're unique. Every one of us is unique in our own way and see things differently. And that's what he's doing. Look at that. I like this card because look at that. He's got his little hobo bag and he's got his little belt, probably his little medicine he needs in his medicine bag. And he says, see, bye. Wind blowing in his hair. And he's confident. Got the unknown black mountains behind him and the sun behind him, the fire. He's taking his fire and he's going with it. To implement those new ideas requires sacrifice, commitment, and dedication. It means stepping away from what is tried and trusted, safe and secure, and stepping out into the unknown with an almost blind faith and commitment. It means putting the objective first and turning away from everything that distracts you or might prevent it from being achieved. It means work hard and not cutting corners in order to speed up the process. It means knowing that what you create will only equal what you have invested and what you are willing to invest. The Three of Fire lets you know that now is also a good time to explore and experiment on a practical level. Use your hands and mind to practice, hone, and refine your skills, abilities, so that what you create and do will always be something crafted to be best of your abilities and be a true reflection of your passion and dedication. Remember also to avoid copying another's idea, because this is the time to be innovative. Create using your experience and imagination to inspire you instead of vision and ideas of another. I completely agree. When I did this channel, I used bits and pieces of things that I learned from others, and I use my own creativity on the titles and the things I'm doing. The title is always the same because it is a continuing saga. I started out testing things because I needed to get more people aware of what was going on, and I had to get my voice out more. And that is the only way that I've seen that I'm going to have one title and it's going to be a continuance, because that's what we're doing right now. It's not over yet and it will never be over. We will be writing our story for the rest of our lives. So, yeah, the title, we're continuing on this journey and I love it. It's great. I learn something new all the time. Now, with the little hobo guy, little journey guy, little Three of Fire, we got King of Pentacles. Now, what if we're going into the unknown with our little hobo bag? What do we have to have? Trust. The King of Pentacles. Beautiful card. The king reveals a man who is ambitious, trustworthy, and protective. When he commits to a project or relationship, he is loyal to the last. He can be a powerful business owner or leader. He has a hands-on attitude. As the U card in a reading, he represents generosity and love. What you gain, you share with the people who are important to you. Protect what is yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success brings. Money, protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. I'm going to say something about the success, the trust, and the commitment part and going into the unknown. The only thing that big business does is it does bring people in, but it's not that made with love business. It's not that American dream. It's not from our brothers and sisters. It is of a corporation entity. So as we go about our day, we try to stop at small businesses to give them a little bit of our business if we can. It's easier to go to a big box store like Wally World and, just buy stuff. But we do have to remember those little businesses because right now they're being pulverized. It's through this baloney that went, the plan thing. We've seen so many mom and pop stores going out. It was so sad. I mean, it really was, because we've seen some just getting open and then boom, they were shut. And some didn't get open for a long time. So it was really, really wicked, devastating on a lot of people. Now, the next card that we got was the Seven of Air. And, this message is telling us that we have to trust the unknown. And that journey card told us that the other day. So right now, we have to go with the flow, but we have to trust in our plan and be protected. The Seven of Air is a spiritual, religious, political, personal dogma, atheist, fundamentalism, indoctrination, and kindness. It's not what we believe, but how we believe. Lift others up. Does what you believe make you kinder? Are you willing to lose another for your beliefs? There are many ways, not just your way. Educate, don't indoctrinate, seek a kind approach, moderate fundamentalism and belief. The Seven of Air represents a time to step back and moderate an extreme or fundamentalist behavior. You do not do your cause any justice by following a fundamental path. The only thing this achieves is to make those around you who do not share your beliefs angry and resistant to the change you are attempting to impose upon them. Instead of opening minds, you can close them tighter than a steel trap. When the Seven of Air appears, seek a gentler, more moderate approach. Educate instead of trying to indoctrinate. Don't use cruel and punishing methods. They never work. All they do is perpetuate the paradigm that you seek to end. I always look at this card, and I'm going to look at it again, and I'm going to keep saying it, because we are in right now a spiritual, political war of the worlds. I'm going to say that. It's just really pathetic. I mean, it's gotten to the point where it's just a dog and pony show, and it's a big theatrical performance. And we have to use our perception more now, because we have to judge the situation, because we have people coming out like this. Okay, take away the angel wings. This is how they look. They're mystics. They believe in the higher power. They believe in God and the Christ consciousness. They believe in a lot of things, but they have different ways. They have different entities. They have different deities that they look to, because God, yes, is our creator. Mother Earth is the earth. She gives birth to the world, and God is the powerhouse and protects it. And then you got the Christ conscious, which is the inner child in your heart. But this man believes everything that the religious sector does, except studying from a book. He studies a lot of books, a lot of different ideas. He's open-minded to a lot of things, because there has been a lot of things hidden from us. So yes, where the Bible is an amazing, beautiful book that was written by people that got messages from our creator or angels or ancestors and wrote them down in a giant diary for learning. So did the mystery school. So did everything else. But you got to remember, that was copied by man. So they took out what they didn't like. They took chapters out they didn't like. So you got to be careful. All of our books, I would say, are manipulated in some way, shape, or form. There's that hint of truth, and then there's that twist in the word. So we have to be really careful, because our perception and our intuition is the most important thing. Because if we looked at this gentleman right now without the wings, because we'd think he's an angel, what would our perception be? Think about it. If he walked into a church, a 3D church, normal church, everyday church, what would they think? Now, if he came in with the wings, they'd think he was an angel. But without the wings, he comes in like this. He's got his book. They don't know if it's a Bible or what. He's got a dagger around. He looks like a shaman. Would they accept him? No, they probably wouldn't. They'd judge him. And we're not supposed to be like that in any kind of spiritual. And I think religion needs to go. There's too many religions. It needs to be spiritual. If someone is going to be spiritual and read the good book, read the good book. But don't judge everybody, because what you read, you think is all the truth and then some. We got to use our perception, our intuition, our inner child, our heart. Our heart will tell us. It will feel it. I think these cards have given us a lot, because, that is a good card. And he does have the white angel feathers right here, which is our guardian angel sign. Because we got luck, the 10 of Pentacles, with that card. Appreciate the special bonds you share as a group and love that comes with commitment. Yeah, if this gentleman walked in and he was pure at heart, blind, pure at heart, because he can't see what he's wearing, but you can. Would you accept him? That's what we have to look at. How are we judging the outside appearance of someone? You know, it's just an avatar, it's just a bodysuit, people. You're going to lose it someday, and you're still going to have your soul and your spirit. So don't judge that book by its cover. Now, we got the journey card again, and number 17, cue the card. Both young men are going on a journey. Both young men have darkness around them because they are going into the unknown. We are going into the unknown. We are going on the journey. Nothing will look the same when we go through that door, one of the doors, the choice door. Nothing will be the same when we walk away with our hobo bag. Because we're going to change it. We're going to change what we destroyed. We're going to fix what we did. That's our mission. You are created by your experiences. Your character is shaped by your past. How does your past influence you? Are you reliving your past in the present? Smile over the good, make peace with the bad. Choose quality experience. Act with reason and purpose. Avoid involvement in unwanted conflict. Create happy memories. Learn from your journey. Do not make your truths a prison. This day is yours to shape. Yeah, this all is telling us we have to shape our own journey. It's our decision. If you're living in squalor and you're sad every day and you're sick every day, whose fault is it? Think about it. Now, we got with that card, we got the 4 of Wands. We got a lot of wands. And that's reward. We're going to be rewarded when we make the right choice to go on our journey. Be carefree while you can and replenish your mind, body, and soul. You deserve it. When you've achieved a goal, such as finding a new home, completing your projects, passing a test, it's time for rewards, holidays, journeys, happiness, socializing, love, trips. 4, which brings you leisure, fun, and freedom. It's also time to get back in touch with your inner child and celebrate the joy of life. As you find contentment within, you'll sense the closeness of your spirit guides. An additional meaning is reflecting on happy memories. Yeah, he is smiling because he's smirking because he knows he's going on an amazing journey. And he is looking this way because this is the unknown too. We don't know which way he's going. Just because he's looking this way doesn't mean he didn't go that way. He's got a choice. We all have choices on this journey. We need to make the right ones. Now, we also got the Ace of Air, and this is a beautiful card. A new personal ideology. Unlearn and let go. Fact and genuine knowledge. Honor personal truths. Know your mind. Reality is first conceived in the mind. Be excited and motivated. Are old beliefs sabotaging future goals? Yeah. What are you holding on to that's outdated beliefs, opinions, and fears that are exerting an influence on your decisions? Making ability, past hurts, past failures and mistakes, loss, the thoughts and opinions of others, and fear of upsetting others. If we disagree or choose a way that is different to their own, all of these things can hamper our ability to implement new ideas or a new way of being. Over time, they come impediment that can limit and restrict. The act of air reversed asks that you look within to discover what it is that prevents you from acting. Are your own beliefs sabotaging your future goals? We have to think about that because we are going in to a new kind of existence, and our world is going to start to change very rapidly. As we see around us, it's already starting to change. Cards and coffee on Freedom Friday. I love it. Now, with that, we got the Two of Wands, vision. Look for those around you who share your vision, work together for great results. This is partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. Yeah. Yesterday I hit 420 on the subscribers. There was so much gratitude. And I just love my subscribers. And I hope that you're getting the right message. Now, remember, and I am fine with it. If you come in here and you don't get anything from me and I am not on your frequency, I get it. It's okay. You don't have to like me. You don't have to love me. You don't even have to want to watch me. And it's okay with me. I'm not getting anything off this. I'm not asking for anything off this. I'm doing this for me and all of us because guess what? We all have to live in this collective world. We all have to live in the collective world. Yes, we are all one, but yet we're unique in our perception and our differences. And we have to remember that. We're all going around going, yeah, we're all one, but yet we're different and we're unique. So yes, we have differences and we will always have differences. The vision card, yeah, it's got to be the work together, the community, the loving one another, because we are so far away from that. It's scary. Now, the first deck that I always pull, which like is the journey card, is the Dreams of Gaia. Those are those cards. And these are the Oceanic Tarot that I pulled for a clarifier. I try to remember to tell you guys because you're always asking me which cards I'm using. Now, we also got the Balance, the Justice card, which is an 8, which is infinity. Justice holds the traditional scale of mercy and the swords of retribution, symbolizing fair judgment. Justice brings strength, healing past hurts or wrongdoing, and restoring balance. In traditional depiction of justice, she is blindfolded, but the tarot justice is free to see the situation before her with clarity and integrity. Calm decisions, integrity, truth, legal issues, support, and vindication. Yeah, we're going to have vindication. Trust me. It is going to happen. They have been doing a lot of bad things to us for a long time. Now, we also got the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. The Wheel of Fortune shows a whirlpool of flowing energy. 8 fish are drawn towards its center. The number 8 stands for change and renewal. The whirlpool's clockwise motion represents a turn towards the future as fate steps in and puts us on a new and perhaps unexpected path. Unexpected. This is a 3. This is the divine. The divine, and look how they're going. They're both looking the same way. And if I was standing in that way, facing this, it'd be my right. It's the right way. And this is a 17, cue the card. And this is our destiny. So yeah, we have some amazing stuff coming down the line. We just gotta stay positive. We've got to keep our spirits up because we do have our down days. And if you have your down days, this is what I want you to do. Okay. Think of something else. It's like the conflict card we got the other day, that fire card, and then all of a sudden the clarifier was gratitude. It was to get your mind out of that conflict card. Trigger moment, switch it to gratitude. Now you're thinking of gratitude. Remember that. These are trigger moments. So you're triggered. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to think of something else. Boom. Get out of that trigger. It's like I dream a genie. She blinks, bink, and something's different. Okay. So that's what you got to do. Even if you have to go do this. Okay. If you get triggered, I'm going to try that. If you get triggered, do this and think of something else. because that snap changed. I was thinking of the snap. You know, if you're thinking of something and you do something, like thinking of the conflict, and then you snap, and then now you think of something else. Now I'm going to think of gratitude. The last card we got in the tarot was the Fool. And the Fool is new beginnings. Okay. So, yeah, look before you leap. And if you like what you see, dive right in. Risk, innocent, departure, new pathways, discovery, journey, starting over. Starting over. Because that's our destiny. We are going to follow the divine and cue the card number 17 and go on the journey with them. Wow. Okay, sorry guys, I was freezing. It's chilly down here. It's supposed to be really nice today and not rain, and it's chance rain. So I got cold. Okay, now we have the practical magic card, and we got a really pretty card on this one. Outer, and number 9, Outer Wisdom, Merlin's Temple. And boy, is that all earth. He's got the feathers on his staff, and he's got a crystal there, and he's got feathers in his hair. He kind of looks like Merlin, the old wizard. Now is a wonderful time to study, find a mentor, seek the wisdom of elders, and search for answers outside of yourself. Today, there is a wealth of wise and compassionate teachers around the world, offering their time and wisdom in so many ways. Elders from many different traditions are coming forward to share their culture and historical knowledge. There's an abundance of easily accessible books, workshops, and courses in a wide range of subjects. From the practical, motivational arena to the spiritual, religious, and magical, and deeply mystical. Traditions and mysteries that have long been secret or accessible to only a few are now widely available. And there has been an inspiring increase in online educational offerings that can be accessed no matter where on this beautiful planet you live. This card is a message that you will benefit from seeking knowledge or answers from an outside source for the issues you're currently facing. This is not to cast aspirations on your capabilities. You are deeply intuitive with immense wisdom within, but sometimes a new perspective on a situation can make a huge difference, revealing something you've just not been able to see. So ask for help or search out guidance you haven't yet considered. Go to the library and browse the shelves. Ask friends for recommendations on teachers or facilitators you might resonate with, or begin a course, apprenticeship, or study program in an area that fascinates and intrigues you. This seeking of outer wisdom will be deeply healing for you, opening you up to new possibilities in wonderful new ways, and could even lead to a new career, hobby, or passion you want to pursue. This card is a reminder to respect the elders of your community and to look a little deeper into the wisdom they've already offered you. It's also a great time to honor your ancestors, to search out information about where you come from, and to soak up the wisdom of age. Are there people you work with or encounter regularly you've overlooked who may have something to share with you? Too often, those with rich life experiences and hard-won insights are discounted or ignored. Now is the time to look past the stereotypes and appreciate them. If their views are surprising or strange at first, don't dismiss them outright. Ponder their words, mull over their guidance, allow your beliefs to be challenged by things you've never considered. What they offer may seem valuable, or maybe you'll learn just as much in disagreeing with them. By discovering what doesn't work for you or why you think the way you do, stay open to learning and growing always. I completely agree with that 100% because I have learned so much off of people. People are teachers, and you're a student, and they're students. There's teachers all through us. Every one of us can teach somebody else something just through our perspective, because our perspective is all different because we're unique. So everybody can offer a different type of perception. So think about it. When we're going through life and everybody's writing all these books, the Bible and all these mystic books and everything we read, whose perception was it? And was it completely accurate? So when you read the story, you have your perception on the story, and then you got to think about it. Now, uh, this is the messenger oracle, and we got a lot of messages from this, and these messages are very directive. This is the first one I got, and what I thought was interesting, because we're getting a lot of nature, Earth, Mother Earth, and protect the wild and green. You are a guardian of the earth and all who share it, the trees, the animals, the birds, insects, and inhabitants of the ocean blue. It is time to play an active role in protecting and preserving the wild and the green by being aware of and limiting your impact upon the natural world. This world is not yours to possess. It is a gift given to you and your children. Tread gently, tread with care, and walk with love. Remember, your relationship with the world is a symbiotic one. Uh, we have to change what we did. We did this to the earth, every one of us. We have to change it. We have to look at what we're doing, because it's telling us we have to do that. Because if we want Mother Earth to love us and appreciate us and to live a beautiful life like a Garden of Eden, look what we did to it. We're the one who made it not like a Garden of Eden. See the truth. And our ancestors, they were guilty too, but I think we were our ancestors. So we're all guilty, and we just keep coming back and coming back to fix it. We never fix it. We just go down the same road. So we need to go down a different road. And we did. Cue the card on Journey. We did. We opened our eyes. See the truth. The dogs are playing. See the truth. The wise old owl. And he's got the glowing Celtic knot he's playing yo-yos with. He's got a string in his claw. And he's like, interesting. Do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusion others weave around themselves, and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night, understand the shadows, see through the darkness to the light of the truth. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. Hone your intuition and insight so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself, and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. Yeah, that's what I just said. We have to pull our instincts out and really look at what's going on from the eagle's perspective. You need to get an aerial view. Now, we got this the other day, and I was thinking about this earlier. It was funny, when before I did my midnight meditation, I was thinking about this. Because it has been kind of calm. There's been little bits and pieces. We had some wavy stuff there for a while, a lot of stuff going on, and it's kind of calm a little bit, but now it's starting to pick up again. Calm in the storm. There are times when life offers us nothing but chaos and turmoil. Wave upon wave knocks us down, sometimes before we can regain our feet. Be still. Take a moment to breathe. Express your thoughts and feelings, and then do what you can do. Find a peaceful place of calm within you. If another is in need, offer them safe harbor. Be a port in their storm. Yeah. We all have to be a port in each other's storms. We all have to come together, and we all have to love each other. And that is the biggest hurdle, is to let go of our ego and say that sometimes we are all wrong and we are all right. Who's right and who's wrong? Now, For Freedom Friday, this was so beautiful. We've been talking about the eagle's perception. Embrace spirit, purple for royalty and intuition, and gold for where we're going. You are a spiritual being living a physical life. Embrace spirit in your journey and reaffirm your connection with the divine. Fly to the heavens, but remember to look down and see the divine exist in the magical, natural world beneath you. Spirit dwells within all, in everything you see and know, in everything that you do not see and which is unknown. Both the creative and the destructive, the beautiful and the ugly, are born of the divine. That, oh my gosh, I love every reading. I just do. I just do because it gives me so much insight. It just, I feel that we need a direction on our daily basis that we can go to. Like I am a go-to person where I just need to take a deep breath and go listen to some wise channeling messages for our what we need to do. And I hope that I'm helping because it's helping me too. We all need to help each other just a little bit, push each other up the hill. We need to be that little train that couldn't. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Okay, now we've got Shoilan Master, be graceful in movement and action. And he's got his golden ball. He's got his little bug. It's a praying mantis. And they're all being still. Slow and steady, breathe and flow, take a gentler approach. Shalon monks practice Chan Buddhism and are masters of Kung Fu, art, and traditional Chinese medicine. Shalon medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and to tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtly because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shalon master, like a monk, has respect for all things, depicted here holding a praying mantis, one of the forms of Shalon martial arts. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choice, and actions. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with the purest intentions. Don't feel your need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. That card is spot on because, yeah, what is going to happen next? We do have to be committed. The she-wolf, unleash the wild within. This is a beautiful card. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. She-wolf represents a shamanic archetype, and this is inspired by several cultures. Depicted as half wolf and half woman, she is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack, or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wildness and the unknown and encouraging you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries, release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. You are being rewild at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in your way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. Yeah, it's funny that yesterday we got the Rebel in the uh, Soul Helper Oracle, Be the Rebel. And that was the story about Lilith. And, we all forgot because of the Bible depicted women as scarlets. Uh, it's sad because we had a lot of men controlling the information that went out. And we have a lot of women following those men in the religious sector. They are the alpha of their family. The woman has no say in anything, and she should stand behind her man. Seriously? Really? No, she should stand beside her man and she should be heard. And if you have men or women suppressing your voice, they need to jump back, Jack, because you know what? It ain't happening. It needs to not happen because we are all equal. We are all co-creators. Just because you marry a man, that don't mean you gave him permission to run your world. And if you did, you're an idiot. I have idiot. I have idiot in me. I've let man tell me, and I'm sure my husband has idiot in him, and he's let me tell him what to do. We all have to change that. And I'm working on myself. He's working on himself. We've all done it. We've all been idiots. We need to change it. We are not here to tell somebody else how to go on their journey. See, when we yell, go, oh my God, don't die, we're telling them not to do what they should have did. We're changing the course of their direction. They're changing the course of our direction. We got to think about that. Okay, now we got the sage, be devoted and committed. And he has a peacock feather. And the peacock is like the raven. It's like the rising from the ashes. And he's writing on a leaf. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. Inspired by the Hindu cave dwellers and yogis of the Himalayas, the sage represents the wise one within. When this card arises, it shows that you are prepared to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. It guides you to take notes as the wandering yogi is on this card because your knowledge and life experiences can impart incredible insight to those with whom you come into contact. This card is also about observation and becoming more aware of who you are and all your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity to your decision. Devotion is a powerful energy right now. Angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important that you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supportive and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. See? Exactly. I learned from some of the best. I mean, I watched a gal. I started getting into it when I noticed a gal online, and I followed her for a long time. And she taught me a lot. She was wonderful, and she was supposed to be a teacher at that time. We were all supposed to come out when we need to come out, but I think that what happens is it's still about the recognition and the money. It's still about look at them and how well they're doing, and look at me and I'm not doing well, and I'm not making money, and how do I get this out, and they're doing great and they're doing this. And I have no problem with anybody doing better than me and doing what I'm doing and doing different than I'm doing and what I'm doing. I really don't care. If it's all about the money, then it's all about the money. That's your problem. That's not mine. Don't get me involved in that. But we have a lot of that. And yeah, it is about the money because people are trying to survive, and I get it. But we all have to say sometimes about the money that sometimes enough is enough. I mean, we're living as it is, but we're coming on here and we're trying to get more money. And some people live off this, and I agree that that's their job. That's what they want to do, and that's great. But I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to help myself and help people in the world because now is the time to do that. I want to be the anchor. I want to be the anchor and the safe harbor for people and myself. Now we got that was the I don't know if I said it, but that was the angels and ancestors oracle. And this one is the Soul Helper Oracle. I love this one. This is a great little book. It tells you the crystals and the power animals and the numbers. And we get a number 11. Ooh, master number. And I see 1111 all the time. All the time. The time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. And she's just beautiful. She's dancing in fall leaves, and she's got two doves flying around her. I don't even know if they're doves. They got long tails. They're beautiful birds. And she's got flowers around her, and she's just dancing. Destiny is smiling upon you. We had the destiny card towards the end. Destiny is smiling upon you, and your soul path is free of obstacles, tests, and challenges. Take advantage of this to make some great progress now. Ask yourself what you really want. What will this open road, free of complications and so full of energy and creativity, bring you? What issues is important right now? Focus on it and open yourself to the divine force and wisdom that will now flow to you. The time has come to address a particular issue. Do not waste it, but instead use the light that is now within you for this one key mission. Put everything else to one side for a time and focus solely on this project. Because the creator of your life, of this world, you will exert a powerful attraction on other entities during this phase. Do not miss out on the opportunity to make new, effortless, loving bonds with people, animals, and the spirit, plants, and natural beings and spiritual entities. Go with the flow of destiny's vibration that are so favorable for you right now. Seize this opportunity with an open heart, and our dreams will come true. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal, the swan, the herbal essence, the lemongrass, the healing crystals, the citrine, and the master number is 11. The swan. The black swan event? Maybe. Let's see what number 11 says. I know it doubles in digits. It doubles. The number of master numbers are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of the particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your light body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its position may bring important information. Yeah, my recommendations right now is stay in your own lane, do some meditation at least when you lay down 15, 20 minutes before you go to sleep. Okay. Clear that mind. Zero it out. And then I want you to not worry about everything. And no fear, no nothing, and just go into a nice deep slumber sleep. And if you dream, remember your dreams. Your dreams are all part of you. They're signals, they're signs. They could tell you things, and listen to parts of your body. If something like your heart is fluttering or you're feeling like different, and my mood ring is deep purple. It was pink when I got on because I love y'all. but it's deep purple now, and I haven't had time to paint my nails. You know, my went out of the box not too long ago. I have always wore like burgundy nail polish and just normal colors. Normal. My husband hates my new going out of the box nail polish. He's old school. So I decided, you know what? I am going to buy a nail polish that I would never in my life fathom wearing. And I did. I bought all kinds. I bought blue and I bought turquoise and I didn't buy any purple yet. I haven't went to the purple yet. I haven't got there yet. Maybe a deep purple. And I did the aqua and I called it Ford blue, green. And my husband's like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I said, well, it's your opinion. You're old school and I'm going out of the damn box. I like it. It's growing on me. At first, it was like, ooh, I feel like a child. But you know what? I haven't done the hair pink thing. I don't dye my hair, okay? I do probably need streaks, but I haven't been out in the sun because we have no damn sun. It's all shade. It's all clouds. So I haven't been out in my vitamin D sun at all this winter because it's been cold and cloudy in Florida, northern Florida. And I wanted my nails long. My nails used to be long for a long time. I used to bite them years ago, and I had a bet with somebody that who could grow the longest nails, and I won. We both had long nails after that, and I didn't bite them. But when we moved to Florida and we were doing all the work on this property, I wasn't painting my nails, so I didn't have long nails anymore, and I hated it because it looked like I bit my nails, but I didn't. So I said to my husband, I want to grow nails again. So as long as I keep them painted, they don't break. So now they're growing again. So, you know, I quit smoking. I wanted to go out of the box. I went out of the box. I wanted to quit doing other things. I did that. I'm working on the weight thing now because I gained like 25 pounds after I quit smoking, of course, because I didn't chew gum or something. I guess I ate too much bread or something. Who knows? And I'm just working on myself, you know. I mean, that's all you can do is work on yourself. But I'm doing it like in baby steps. I'm not like going crazy. Like I'm just doing some stretching exercises and moving and going out of the box. I don't eat a lot anyway. I eat once a day at dinner time. It's like a bird. But the doctor says I'm storing all my weight, you know, because it's in starvation mode. But I had a dream that I was starved in another life. And I have this feeling that I'm going into starvation mode because of that lifetime. I'm storing up my fat in case I'm in a starvation mode again, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So now we've got two more. Oh, we got, I forgot about that card. We got something really good here. Really good. Now, this is the Divine Master, and I've got to fix it because, okay. We got a lot of cards in here, and I like the cards that we got. We got Lady Nadia, and that's expanding heart, openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved. She's got the pink rose right there at the heart, and she is sleeping in dream, and she is just looks like she's meditating. Lady Nada is an embodiment of divine love. She is one of the leaders of the Karmic Board and a member of the Council of Light, and is dedicated to bringing Christ consciousness to Earth. In the Aurora Sama healing system, Lady Nada's bottle is the divine counterpart to the Christ. Her mission is to help the human race embody divine love. Lady Nada is an aspect of Mary Magdalene. Some believe she's Mary's higher self who helped her tap into the teacher within. Lady Nada has had many incarnations and was one of the high priestess of Atlantis. Those drawn to her and her mission are likely also to have had incarnations in Atlantis or similar ancient civilizations. When Lady Nada comes to you, her heart is ready to expand. It is opening wide for you to experience and embody divine love. This is a powerful opportunity to heal from past trauma regarding relationships and emotional letdowns. The journey of self-respect that you have been on is leading to a genuine experience of self-love and self-acceptance. This, in turn, will lead to a feeling of liberation within you is a great love, a love that is eternal and therefore will never die. Know that this is a mighty love and it's now time to share it without fear. That is a beautiful card. Have courage. Know that this is an opportunity to let love reach all the parts of yourself and all the parts of your journey. Where have you stopped yourself experiencing love? Know that every facet of you is lovable, and for the world to see that. You just need to be willing to believe that it is true. The universe will take care of the rest. You know, I'm going to say something about that because there for a while when I was going through my dark night of the soul, and my best friend had passed away just before that. That was a time when I shed so many tears for 3 months and happiness. I laughed too. I laughed and cried because I was looking back on everything, everything that had happened to me, everything that I had experienced. And one thing that I experienced that was really traumatizing when we moved to Florida. Now, I have friends down in the south of Florida because I grew up in Fort Pierce, Florida. And I have friends that I went to school with, and I still keep in contact with them, but we aren't like we were. We don't really talk on the phone or communicate, but we still love each other. I have a few girlfriends. We still love each other, but we've grown apart in like the friendship, the tightness, because I'm in Pennsylvania, they're in Florida, and they have a life and I have a life. So yeah, you kind of grow apart, but you still love each other. You still remember each other and those beautiful memories together. And then I had the beautiful memories with the people that for 38 years, me and my husband lived in Pennsylvania. And well, 37 years. And we grew. I knew all those people because every summer we went to Pennsylvania. We were from Pennsylvania originally. I was born in Erie, and my father was a land developer up there. So every summer we would go to Pennsylvania, and we had a like colonial estates and allotment, and we had all those people that were friends of us with their kids, and we'd all play together. So we all kind of grew apart. They were mostly from the city, and that was like summer places. And I kept in contact with a few here and there. And, but then you have those people that you thought were really good friends. I mean, I had a lot of friends in PA. I was like the Dr. Phil of my friends, I thought. And then you get Facebook and you got all those friends still. But you know what? When we moved to Florida, it didn't matter if I wrote a handwritten letter or I called them, it went to voicemail or they never responded. And I felt when I was going through my dark night of the soul, I felt really betrayed. I really felt hurt by every one of those people because there was only one person out of 37 years that I had friends. And I mean, we had big parties. We had like hundreds of people and pig roasts and all kinds of stuff because we loved people. We had great relationships with people. We went camping and we did all kinds of stuff. And as those people grew away from us and moved away from us, we still kept in contact and we still got together. But I noticed that people started drifting more and more apart. We didn't keep in contact with each other. And when we moved to Florida, my best friend now, one friend was the only one that contacted me. And me and my brother, and that's it. And my niece, me and her went on a road trip, and it just ended with we don't even talk. We had a great time. We were both a lot alike, and we just don't talk. And I went through a lot. It was like, now I know why people don't move from where they've grew up because out of sight, out of mind. When you move and you're out of sight, you are out of their mind. They obviously did not really care about you. Because me and my girlfriend still talk almost once a week at least. We try, and we are good friends. We have long conversations, and she sends me stuff, I send her stuff, and we're good friends. But even a friend that I had for 45 years, it ended. So, and we haven't talked since, and it's been 3 years. But, now I'm okay with it all. There for a while, that was really traumatizing. And I don't make friends easy now because of what I went through. Because it feels like I was putting myself into their life. I was inserting myself into their life. But once I took myself out of their life, they weren't inserting themselves in my life. I was inserting myself. So pay attention to that. You have these friends that you're always calling, boom, boom, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh my goodness. Don't call. See if they call you. If they don't call you anytime soon, week, 2, 3 weeks go by, you were the one that was keeping that friendship alive, not them. They didn't care. They didn't really, maybe they didn't even want you to call. You don't know. So I was really devastated by that. And I don't make friends very easy anymore at all. I mean, I love people, don't get me wrong. And I am friends with people, but I do not get close with people. And I've got to the point now where I have reached out so many times to people, checking on them and doing this and being loving and being me, that I have to reach out to them. So that's going to end. I'm not going to reach out to them anymore because it's not worth it. It's if they don't reach out to me and even want to talk to me and I'm reaching out to them, then that's telling me that I'm keeping that friendship alive. And that's sad. So I just wanted to, and I'm not sad no more. Don't get me wrong. I'm fine. When you go through the dark night of the soul and you release all that with love and break the contracts, and if they want to go their way, they can go their way, and I'm good with it, and you start loving yourself, that doesn't bother you anymore. But you're not inclined to go get comfy with people, like you used to. You change a lot. My husband says, you changed a lot. And yes, I did. I still love people. I still love my fur babies. I love nature. I love the squirrels outside. I love everything. But I am not going to put myself through a trauma by keeping a friendship or a relationship alive when it's dead in the water. And I'm the only one doing it. So recently, I've always had my own Facebook page, and my husband had his. Well, all of a sudden, my husband couldn't have a Facebook page. So I tried to put him on mine as, him, and he didn't like it because everything goes through me. And I said, you know what? I'm really not on Facebook anymore because after the hurricane, I realized that only a few people, when I posted the GoFundMe page, because we were really hurt. I mean, we really lost everything, and we didn't have funds to fix it, and we asked for help. And I'll tell you what, people I have known all my life, I didn't even hear from. They just avoided my Facebook completely. And I said to my husband, Facebook doesn't even interest me anymore, really. And I like to keep in contact with his family and my brother and, a few my friends and a few of our friends, but Facebook doesn't even impress me anymore. So I told him, you know what, let's just make our name all the same and we'll just share the Facebook because he's doing more posting than me. I said, just don't be mean to anybody and don't post anything that's stupid on my Facebook that we'll get in trouble for, like the fake checker and stuff. So he's been basically posting everything. Sometimes I go on and paste pictures that I take and say hi, but it's I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just I'm not going to let it bother me because I love myself now and I'm okay. And that's their opinion. I just wanted to cover that with you because I know there's a lot of people in this truth movement and this movement and the last 3 years, a lot of people have went through that and they never went through the dark night of the soul and released it. So they're still got that heavy, what the hell happened thing. Where did my friend go? And now I'm all alone. You're not all alone. You've got friends, you've got people out there, and you've got yourself, and you've got the divine source. And that's yourself and the divine source is all you need right at this point. Work on yourself. The friends will come. Now we got Mayet. That's how she's pronounced. Mayet is an ancient Egyptian deity associated with truth, harmony, and balance. And we got the truth card in that other one. Weigh up your options. Choose the highest good. She is part teacher, part ethereal being. She first appeared during the Old Kingdom and is one of the most ancient forms of teachers of justice. We did get the justice card too. She is depicted with wings, which are often associated with being in the heavens or being able to watch from above. She is therefore similar to what we now call an angel, a being who is watching over us from above. Mayet has a golden energy and can be called upon for support in making an important decision or balancing the various aspects of our lives. She will help us make decisions that align with our values. Before jumping in with both feet, stop for a moment. The message of the universe is to wait. Take some time in reflection before making any rash decisions, particularly if you're feeling emotionally fueled at this time. You know what? I was emotionally fueled this morning because I'm always reaching out to somebody to see if they're okay. And I kind of got a little, kind of hurt in a way, thinking, after thinking about it, I'm the only one. And they're just, I'm just not feeling the love anymore from people. And, I clicked it back. I said, I'm going to go do a reading and feel all good because I love my soul family and they make me feel better. And it makes me feel better when I come on and I'm helping people. We did get the reflection card too. And I have been reflecting a lot on my life right now. And not so much the bad, but my perception of things. My perception has been so clouded for so many years about so many things that, you have to think about it. But I think about it and I smile. I'm not going to be depressed about anything. I can't do that. I do have my moments in my days and I go lay down, meditate, and I clear my mind. When emotions are high, they can drive us to make choices that are aligned to selfish needs rather than the highest good. Right now, the scales can tip in a direction that can change everything. So, Mayette is that here to help you weigh up your options before you proceed. If you are in a situation that involves another party, it's important to call in more light and harmony. Be open to this highest good unfolding for everyone. Yeah, it is. It is. I every time I go on Facebook, I feel that I just don't belong here. But I still post pictures and stuff for my husband. He enjoys it. Rather than proving your point or focusing on a particular outcome, when we force energy to go in a particular direction, we can be interfering in how other things shift as we move into the future. Ask yourself what would be the best possible outcome for everyone, and then invite your higher power to lead you to the highest good. Then you will attract harmony and peace once more. Yeah, I go back when I have my moments that I'm getting those, trick trigger moments. I try to snap out of it. So as soon as I start to get trigger moments, I just get out of what I'm doing and I go away. And that's the best thing for me, to just go away and disappear again because I can be happy with myself. And that's sad though. I mean, it is because I do have a best friend. Me and her are really great friends. Okay, this is Dual Cool, and that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, Dual Cool. I like Dual Cool. He is divine mission, enlightened action, make choices from the heart. Woo! I'm telling you, and this is the heart. Make choices from the heart. Sometimes the heart is the trickster, and you start to feel, that hurt in your heart, but you need to feel the love come out of your heart too. It'll blind that hurt and it'll go away. Trust me, I know. I do it all the time. Dwal also known as the Tibetan Buddhist master who is said to have had many incarnations, including one of the original devotees of the Buddha, and as one of the three wise men who honored the birth of Jesus with frankincense, gold, and myrrh. He is one of the Mahatmas presented in the work of Helena Blavatsky, who was one of the first Western channelers to share information on the Ascended Master. Ooh, I like the wall cool. His purpose is to guide humanity to a more enlightened and compassionate existence. He is one of the lamas residing in the etheric retreat of Shambhala. Oh my goodness. Woo! What a day. What a day. And you'll see why. Oh my goodness. I forgot about this guy. Okay. You know why I'm excited? You'll see in a minute. Be compassionate in your choices and actions and open to seeing the other person's point of view. Let go of any selfish desires or needs that may not serve you in the long run, for this will help you take more enlightened step forward. There is a divine mission in your current circumstances. Your spiritual guides are around you at this time and encouraging you to see how far you have come. See that for yourself and understanding how you've evolved, you have all it takes to move on and move up. Let go of any fears of loss and limitations. This is just your ego testing your ability to transcend fear. Let your heart lead the way. Yeah, it's my ability to transmit fear, get rid of the sadness, to not let people bother me. And that is what I'm doing. And that is what you have to do, because you'll have something that bothers you or hurts your feelings every day. Trust me. I do. And I sway it away. I just push it away. If my feelings are hurt, it might be their perception's different than my perception, and that's okay. And I don't really let my feelings get hurt much. And if I do, like I said, I go lay down and meditate and I clear my mind and I let go of it. We have to let go of that. We can't hang on to it, because this is the gateway of activation, light activation, the oracle. And we got Shambhala, initiation, retreat to recharge, trust in the process, Dharma. Shambhala, also known as Shangri-La, is a city of light, said to be hidden in the Himalayas. This etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers, and divine masters to ever walk the earth. In Buddhism and Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of the teacher Shiva and the Buddhist enlightened beings. And in the Bon tradition, every year thousands make a pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, the supposed location of a hidden city, as this is said to bring good fortune. We can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astral travel, and meditation. If you feel it is calling you, or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, you may have been there before. The golden temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas, between the physical and non-physical, and is said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. It is a sacred energetic temple of all enlightened masters, particularly those who are connected to the Eastern tradition. They form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel. Dharma is the Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. When things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body, to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great master of the Shambhala comes to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within you. Now, I will tell the story that I found out when I got the Shambhala card first. And I've told it before, and it was a very good story. There was a young lad, a young boy, that went on a journey to find Shambhala. He had heard that a lot of people went on a journey to find Shambhala and never came back, and some came back and said they never found it. So he felt that he needed to go on a journey to find Shambhala. And as he was on that journey, he ran into a hermit. And the hermit says, "Where are you going in these snow-capped mountains in the Himalayas?" He says, "I am on a quest to find Shambhala." And the gentleman said to him, "Oh, well, that's easy." He says, "What do you mean?" He says, "Well, Shambhala is within your heart. You're already there." Now, the moral of that story is you have to go into the heart space to be in the oneness of the Shambhala and the higher power, because that's where Christ consciousness resides. So think about that. Use your perception on that. And we have to go into our heart space to find the decisions and observe it. Like I said, you've got to sit back. Say you get papers in the mail, or you get something, or do something. Sometimes it catches you off guard and you're like, what? So read the finer print, step back before you react, like make a phone call or something. Look at the finer print and look at the whole detail, and then observe it for a day or two, and then make the decision. Because sometimes in the heat of the moment, we make the wrong decisions and we say the wrong things. I loved coffee and cards with my favorite soul family. And I'm glad you could stop in. Now remember to hit the magic manifestation button and make your wish. Start to practice manifestation. That's the like button. So I know that now there's more people starting to play, which is so much gratitude. I love it. It's not doing anything for me. Don't worry. I don't make any money. So it's just getting it out so our soul family can find it. But it's also helping you bring your inner child in here and start playing with it. What is it to hit a magic manifestation button and make a small manifestation and start working on it and tell us? Come back and tell us. If you want to tell us about it, tell us about it. If you don't, just say, hey, I made a manifestation and it came true and it was awesome. It took 2 days. Let us know. We really want to know. And I read all the comments. I love the comments and I love everybody a lot. And may every step in your journey be magical. And guess what? Just be you.